The more you want someone, the less you get them. The more that you want something, the less you get it. And it all boils down to the fact that like you have to realize that you being you is good enough for someone to fall in love with. And that's a huge irony, because whenever we like someone or whenever you are interested in someone, you feel the fucking urge and the compelling to become someone else for someone to like you. I'm talking about you, you fucking desperate fuck. You're a desperate fuck, and that's why no one likes you. You are when you got pushed out of your mom's vagina, when you got pushed out of your mom's little pussy, right? That's enough for someone to fall in love with. Like not you when you're a baby, of course. I'm talking about like you as you. Okay, I'm standing further away from the camera now because I look like a bloated fuck when I stand very near the camera, because I realized I just woke up and I'm filming this right now. Okay, where we are born as little children. Okay, why do we get what we want as children? Why as children are we so lovable? Why do people love us as children? It's because we don't give a fuck about being someone else. We are who the fuck we are as children. We don't care what people think. We don't care what people judge. We just are children. We are who the fuck we are. And that's why everyone loves us, because the irony of the universe is the more we want someone to like us, the less people will like us. It's so contradictory. But the less we want people to like us, the less we are just, whatever, I'm just me, the more people will like you. And as children, we understand that logic. And that's why everyone loves children. Even when children are fucking annoying and they are screaming and they are like spilling everything everywhere, the majority of human beings like children because they are just who they are. And as we get older, we kind of lose the fact that, like, you know what, the more I am myself, the more people will like me. And that's why you try to be someone else. You try to be someone that is what you think society finds pretty. You try to be what you think is funny, and you try to be, funnier. You try to be cooler and everything, and you lose your essence as who you are. But you forget the fact that when you were a child, you were well liked as a child. I'm not asking you to be a fucking child and throw up everywhere all over again. I'm asking you to go back to yourself when you were comfortable with being who you are. Okay, so now let's bring it back to present day. Present day, when you fall in love with someone, what do? You think, oh my god, what can I do to make them like me? Oh my god, I should dress like that. Oh my god, I should act like this around them. I should be mysterious around them. I should be cool around them. Fuck all that shit. It's not about who you are around them. It's about who you are not, which is yourself. It doesn't matter who you are around them, whether you are cool, whether you're mysterious, whether you're rich, whether you're this, whether you're that, because people can feel when you are not yourself, and that's the most unattractive thing ever. It doesn't matter whether someone is cool and mysterious and dark and, I don't know, like prettier or like whatever. You might believe that in the short term that it works because it might get someone interested in you, but will it get someone to fall in love with you? Absolutely not, because people can feel when you are being inauthentic. And inauthenticity, fuck! And inauthenticity, I swear to God, I would snap this motherfucking mic right now. And inauthenticity is the biggest turnoff in the world. Okay, I'm just gonna repeat it one more time. It doesn't matter how hot, rich, pretty, whatever fuck you are shit. You can get someone to be interested in you, but you can absolutely not get anyone to fall in love with you, because not being authentic is the biggest turnoff in the world. Someone can feel when you are not authentic. Someone can feel when you're not yourself. Someone can feel when you're trying to be someone else, and immediately it's like, oh my god, it's a major fucking turnoff. And here's where desperation comes in, because when you are desperate, you want this thing so much, you want this person so much, you try to be someone that you're not. Because in your head, you're like, oh my god, whatever it takes, I want this person. Whatever it takes, I need this job. Whatever it takes, I want this fucking place or like position. You would do anything to get it. To the point that you change who you are. Okay? Now here's where people get it wrong. They think that, okay, if I'm who I am, does that mean that I can't like chase my goals and dreams? No! Being who you are is like a bowl of chicken soup. Chasing your goals and dreams is like adding meatballs and noodles into your chicken soup. You are adding more. Okay, for example, like if let's say I'm someone that is very chatty and I talk a lot, I will use that to my advantage to chase my goals and dreams. I will become a more charismatic person. I will become someone that hones my skill in talking. So that's about like honing what is already is improving what you already have. It's adding on to your skill set, not changing your entire fucking chicken bowl of soup to like beef soup or like pork soup. You know what I mean? Being desperate is changing your chicken soup to like beef soup because someone else likes beef soup. You know what I mean? You are chicken soup. You are a beautiful bowl of chicken soup. and people that like chicken soup would drink chicken soup. I honestly like dogs a lot. I like dogs a lot, honestly. My friend doesn't like dogs. Does that mean that dogs are bad? No. Dogs aren't good or bad. They are just dogs. I like dogs. So to me, dogs are good. Like to fucking me, I love dogs. But my friend hates dogs. So to him, dogs are bad. But dogs have never changed who they are. They are just dogs. They are just like, you know what? If you love me, you love me. If you want to keep me as a pet, you keep me as a pet. If not, fuck off. I mean, dogs don't say that shit, but like, that's the same energy that they give off. As a human being, you gotta be proud of who you are too. You can't change yourself, your inherent self, just to fit into someone else's liking. You would feel uncomfortable. They would feel uncomfortable because honestly, people can feel when you're not yourself. Now, back to the main point. You have to realize that you are lovable just as you are. Okay? The path, the human journey is not learning to be what you are. It's unlearning so that you can be yourself. Because truthfully, when we are born in this universe, when we're born in the world, whatever, right? When we're pushed out of our mom's vagina and shit, we are the closest to who we are. And as we progress in life, that's when we start to become who we are not. We start to learn things like we should not be this, we should not be that. I should not be talkative. I should not be this too loud. I should not be too playful. I should be more disciplined. We start to unlearn who we actually are and what we actually like and our passions and hobbies. Somewhere along the way, someone told you that your dreams were too big. Somewhere along the way, someone told you that you were too talkative. Somewhere along the way, someone told you that you were ugly. Somewhere along the way, someone told you that your dream of being an astronaut is stupid. Somewhere along the way, someone crushed your goals. You unlearned it. So, what I'm trying to get at is, you are lovable as you are. And the only reason why you think you're unlovable right now is because you keep changing yourself to the point that you don't even know who you are. You can't even get someone to fall in love with you because you don't even know who you are. You don't even know what you are. You don't even know what you is. You don't even know what your essence is anymore. How can you get someone to fall in love with you when you don't even know what you are? It's like trying to sell a house. Not that you are a house or a commodity, by the way, but I'm just saying that you can't sell a house if you do not know the details of a house. Imagine trying to sell a 3-room flat, right, when it's actually a 5-room condo or 5-room bungalow or a mansion. What you are right now is a fucking $10 million mansion, but you are selling yourself as a $2,000 flat. Let that sink in. Let that fucking sink in, okay? Like, imagine you are a fucking 10 million mansion right now, and you're selling yourself as a $2,000 flat. Because as you grew up, someone started to tell you that, you know what, you're not a mansion, you're a fucking $2,000 flat. And you started to believe that you were a $2,000 flat. So now everything in your life revolves around that $2,000 flat, but you're actually a mansion. Okay, you need to unlearn that shit. Go back to when you were a child. What did you believe about yourself as a child? Bring that fucking shit and energy back, okay? You don't have to pay a mentor $10,000 to teach you how to be yourself. That's fucking stupid. I see people now like going to courses and buying books on how to be themselves. Bitch, you are paying someone else to teach you how to be you. That's fucking stupid. Why do I need someone to teach me how to be me? Just be you. It's not about learning how to be you. It's unlearning what you already learned about what you think about yourself. Okay? So go back to who you were as a child. What did you believe in? What were your passions and goals and dreams? If you have to, take a week off. You know, just indulge in what you did as a child. If you were interested in painting and drawing, do that shit. Embrace that inner child of yours. Go back to who you were and what you love about yourself. Because I can tell you that no child is born on this earth hating themselves. No child is born hating who they are. We learned that, and that's why as adults now we hate ourselves, because we learned somewhere along the way that we are not perfect. You know? But here's the irony. Perfection in itself is not being perfect. Okay? So I hope that you learned something in this video. Remember that you are lovable as you are. As who you are. Sorry. You're not lovable as you are. You're lovable as who you are. Love is not a conditional thing, by the way. Okay, so yeah. I hope you learned that, and I hope you feel better about yourself. If not, have a jerk off or something. I don't know. Fuck shit.